Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's jump right into this video. So we're going to go ahead and clean our chicken tenders with some apple cider vinegar and some water. Okay, we're going to go ahead and keep things separate and clean by using one glove hand to handle the chicken and one non-glove hand to handle the apple cider vinegar bottle, okay? I'm going to only add about 2 tablespoons or so of the apple cider vinegar, give it a gentle mix, and then I'm going to pour this water off immediately and rinse it in cold water. I'm doing that because the apple cider vinegar has enough acid that it will change the texture of your chicken significantly, and you don't want that, okay? Off camera, I also cut off those little white muscle membranes that are attached to the chicken tender. I've already taken care of that part. We have rock salt and peppercorns here. This is simply salt and pepper, okay? Nothing really fancy. The reason why you see me grinding up fresh salt and pepper is because I used to sell spices, and this is how I would do it off camera, and I just want to show you what that process looked like. So a lot of times when you see me reaching from behind the camera with spices in my hand, that's because I mixed them up off camera. Okay, so we're only seasoning the chicken with the salt and pepper at this point, and we're going to add some olive oil to it and give it a good mix to make sure that the salt, the pepper, and the oil is all over each one of the chicken tenders.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more.
After you season the chicken, there's no need to let it marinate. It's ready to go right into your skillet or on your grill. Now, since it's raining, in fact, there's a tornado watch where I am, I'm not going outside to put this on the grill. So I'm going to pull out my grill pan, and this is a cast iron grill pan that will give me the grill marks on my chicken minus the grill or charcoal flavor, okay? So you just want to put your chicken across the grates in order to create those lines, okay? And I'm going in and adding some slices of purple onion. So far, salt, pepper on the chicken. Add the chicken to the skillet, add some purple onions. That's all we've done.
I stand by you when you're falling.
I'm still using the same utensil, the tongs, because the chicken is still raw even as we're turning it, and that's okay. Now it's time to switch out those tongs, okay? They are dirty. I'm going to put those in my sink. And now I have a clean pair. And these will be sitting aside waiting for the chicken to be fully cooked before we use those tongs, okay? No cross-contaminating. Now we're going to use this honey mustard dressing to make what's going to be a glaze over top of the chicken. And we're starting out by adding some of the dressing to a bowl. We're going to pour in some of the sesame oil. We're going to add some of this everything bagel seasoning. This is simply a mixture of different sesame seeds like black, white, and toasted sesame seeds. And some more of that salt and pepper. That's it. You want to give it a good whisk with a fork and taste it to make sure that the flavors are there for you. I was pretty satisfied with the taste of it, so it's a go for me. Now, I have just enough to be able to share it amongst the onions and to also put it on both sides of the chicken. Now I want to make sure that the bottom side of the chicken is fully cooked before I add the dressing mix to that side. So at this portion of the video, I'm only going to put the dressing on the top portion, which you see me doing here in this clip. Although the chicken looks like it's ready to come off, it's not. We want to make sure this glaze sticks to the chicken, okay? Now I have some Roma tomatoes that I've sliced up, and I'm just going to allow them to blister lightly, just about a minute on the grill pan, okay? And I'm just adding some salt and pepper to those tomatoes, and that's it. I've also added some lemons to the pan. That will be for later to squeeze over top of the chicken, and that's that. Now I am showing you how I turn over the chicken. Of course, using chicken on a grill pan, you're going to get a little bit of resistance, but I do not want you to go and rip the chicken apart. You want to be gentle, give it a nice little tug if you have to. This chicken tender would be a great example. You see how it's not coming off so easily? That's okay. You just be patient, pull it ever so gently, and it'll come off. And as you can see, all of my chicken is still intact, okay? So now I've flipped it over and I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the sauce to the backside of the chicken because this chicken is done. All I'm doing here is allowing that dressing to become a glaze, okay? Now you'll see what I mean by allowing that honey mustard to really glaze up on that chicken, okay? As you can see, it's nice and caramelized. It has a rich color. In fact, it's even brought out those grill marks, okay? Remember earlier, the chicken was looking a little bit pale, but now that we've allowed it to fully cook and let that glaze just take form on the chicken, it looks divine, and let me tell you something, it tastes even more delicious than what it looks like, okay? Now in the bowl, I have cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions. Those things we also added to the grill pan. And I have some basmati rice, okay? Now I'm giving you an inside peek of that chicken to show you that it was nice and juicy and moist, okay? Now go ahead and get your phone ready to take a screenshot because the ingredients are coming up next. I also have 2 other recipes on my page that involves making a bowl. You can check out this teriyaki beef bowl and this curry chicken bowl that I made. Both of those links will be in the description. Thanks for watching.
You are the one who takes my breath away.